Hey there everybody, and welcome back to more Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In this part, we're going to be taking on the quest, Corruption and Conscience. First, we're going to start off by talking to Aldos here.
Who? Why? Are you... time is it?
He's a little bit drunk. You know, the normal thing. And next, we're going to find his friend, Levana Nidoran. I don't know where she is, though. I looked up her schedule online, and I haven't been able to find her at any of the proper times for any of the proper schedules.
Hello again, Sarah. I hope I can help.
It's nice to speak to you. Finds?
Ever since Ulrich Leyland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Levana Nidoran. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines.
Well, there we go. That's new.
Safe travels, Sarah.
But, yeah, we do that. See, I couldn't get that dialogue to trigger for the life of me, and then it just decided to. So I'm grateful for that, but I'm also confused. Thank you, Oblivion. I can tell that this game was programmed with the best programmers. Todd Howard. That's all I have to say. Todd Howard. Anyways. So, I hadn't been able to find her at any of the proper locations. But I guess now she's in her house? Alright. I must be on the base floor. And I just looked at her and walked by. What? Second floor? Oh, she's eating dinner.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
Can I have your dinner? Rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of...
It's refreshing to hear a different voice. Anyways, so there are some fines out there.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards!
What about the Count, though? Shouldn't he be able to do something?
The Count? He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be.
Is there anyone at all who cares in this town?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
What about Aldos, though? Is he alright?
Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago, he lost his wife.
Ah.
They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone.
That sucks. But what about Ulrich, though?
I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town.
I wonder if he was the bandit.
Garrus may be our only hope.
You got a lot of fruit here, lady. And I mean a lot of fruit. Alright, let's go find Garrus and speak to him. Oh, a beggar.
Me children will...
Have a coin.
Thank you, God. Blessings of Julianus upon you.
But no blessings of Mystara?
Blessings of the Nine. I'm Otessa the healer. By the grace of Mara, I offer advanced training in the restoration arts.
Training?
For advanced training, seek out Oleta. She serves Akatosh at his temple in Kavach. She can teach you all you need to know.
Training?
Speak with Oleta at the chapel of Akatosh in Kavach. She will be able to train you further.
And this starts the
I can show you some new
Never
things.
mind. I give up on English.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Restore intelligence. That's necessary. Thank you. Major respite, which restores stamina. Restores fatigue. I don't need that. Fortify intelligence. I don't need that either.
I appreciate your business.
I don't appreciate yours.
Take care.
Okay. Yeah. That starts the quest line of getting to the Master Restoration Teacher, which is entirely unnecessary for us. Whoa, what was that screen tearing? It's not normal.
I like what I see.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yes?
I like you, lady.
Bye.
Alright. Let's go talk with Ulrich. Not Ulrich. The other fella. I'm bad at speaking to people and remembering names. I think his name is Garrus, but that sounds very Mass Effect-y, so I don't know.
Yes?
His name is Garrus.
What do you want?
I want Hieronymus Lex. No, I want Ulrich Leland.
It appears you've spoken to Levana. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him.
What about Levana?
Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Arthrin. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done.
Ulrich.
Beware of Ulrich. You wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do.
Okay. Aldous.
Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead.
That was a very intimidating line to deliver, actually.
He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
Interesting. Whoop. God, these trees are pretty. It's nice to be playing Oblivion again after playing only Flash games and Risk of Rain for the past 3 weeks. Actually, past month. But that's beside the point. I do enjoy playing Flash games. It's just nice to play this. Look at that. It's pretty. Alright, off we go. Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Wizard. The wizard. Isn't that a line from TF2? Kills the wizard! Something like that from the medic. Either way. Oh. There he is. Save your game before talking to Aldous. There's actually a bug in the game that will make this quest, I think, uncompletable. He tells you to follow him, and he walks up to his house, starts berating the guard. There you go.
Who are you?
But in these events, with the bug happens, I believe that doesn't happen. Instead, he just stands in place, and you have to reload. Your eyes are very bloodshot, sir. Very red. Oh, that's their normal color?
Ha! That stupid Swit? Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher? Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Othrans can do when their backs are to the wall.
What? No, don't. I have no idea what you could be doing. None at all. Come on. Go a little faster, buddy. Mushrooms.
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You Swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
That was a fast cutscene. Anyways, the second update to Corruption and Conscience. Aldous Orthran has been slain by a Cheydinhal guard. He had led me to his old house, where he exchanged heated words with the guards. During the argument, Aldous pulled a knife, and the guard put him down. I should tell Levana the sad news. Hey, it's 62 gold. He could have paid the fine.
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here.
I disagree. Aldous.
You saw what happened. I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich.
Okay.
Move along, please.
I see how it is. Alright, Levana.
Is something amiss? You have an ashen look on your face that tells me so.
Let's save. I like the yellow tone that the game gets when you pause it like this.
What's wrong?
Aldous is dead.
Oh no, they killed him. I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone, or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest.
Is that really the best idea? Would Aldos have wanted that?
I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife.
What about Ulrich after all this? Are you actually gonna kill him?
I'll deal with him soon enough. Ulrich
That's a
will
yes.
not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay, I promise you.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Is something amiss?
Ah.
That ashen look on your...
Okay. Levana was furious after I told her of Aldous' fate. She wants me to go speak to Ulrich and somehow convince him to follow me back to her house, where she would take care of him. This doesn't sound like the best method to deal with Ulrich. I think I should speak with Garrus first, and then decide how to handle this situation.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
I mean, there's a number of ways I can take that, and quite frankly, I don't like any of them. Alright. Come on. I absolutely love alchemy. What's that sentence? Disjointed enough for anyone? Or does it need to be a little bit more disjointed? Okay. Let's head inside and talk to Garrus. Time of the day, is it? Only 2:54 p.m. in game time. That's pretty good.
I feel Ulrich's eyes upon me as we speak. So be brief. We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
Aldous.
Aldous will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed.
Okay. But how?
Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful.
Neat.
Aldous' death is indeed a tragedy.
But we can kill him, or we can choose the safe path and just get him incriminated.
We'll do what we can to put his soul.
Let's get him killed. Let's go find Ulrich, and we're gonna do that line first. Did I save? I think I saved. Either way, there's an autosave, but I'm saving again. This isn't the PS3. I don't have 512 megabytes of RAM that is divided between a save file and the actual gameplay.
Anytime, friend. I'm right.
Oh, shush.
Ow!
Oh no, my legs. They're not actually that hurt. I mean, they're hurt emotionally.
Look at the muscles on you.
Hey, Ulrich.
I don't like being disturbed.
I don't like you.
So, you say Levana wishes to see me? Very well, lead on. This should prove amusing. Keep leading.
He's a companion now. I have arrived at Levana's house with Ulrich. I should see where he goes.
Stand back and let me take care of this.
So, Levana, I hear you have something I'd want to see.
Ulrich, how dare you walk in here like you don't know what's going on?
Of course I know what's going on. What intrigues me is that you had the nerve to threaten me. I'm just curious to see what you've come up with.
Just because you run the law in this town doesn't put you above it. You're going to pay for what happened to Aldous.
Aldous was a drunkard and a fool. He decided to draw a blade and attack a guard, so he paid the price.
You bastard. How many more people are going to pay the price? How many more have to die just so you can earn another gold coin?
I'm not going to stand here and debate this all night. You give me that evidence and I'll consider not having you executed.
As you wish, Ulrich. Come, my lovelies, your feast has arrived! Look out!
I'll be honest, I forgot about that. It is not what I expected. I was quite startled. Corruption and conscience. Last update. Once Ulrich was led inside Levana's house, she cast some sort of paralysis spell on him. At that point, Levana released some rats upon Ulrich's helpless body that bit him until he was dead. I should report this to Garrus. And this, you actually get the Cheydon Hall guard armor. And access to the interiors of the castle. On top of...
I have no regrets.
No regrets. Ulrich?
Justice has been done. Go tell Garrus what's transpired here. I await my fate.
I honestly stripped nude so I could move faster for this. Whoa! What the what? What just happened? Whoa! That was exceptionally odd. Come on, out. There we go. This is really weird in third person. I do not appreciate it. No, I do not. I hope Elder Scrolls 6 doesn't have the same third person issues as Oblivion. Alright.
Look at the muscles on you.
Hey Garrus, I got bad news. I'm naked.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
Great response. Ulrich, though.
I'm very disappointed in you. The proper way to do this would have been my way, but you chose bloodshed. I should have you arrested. However, since you aren't fully at fault, I won't report your involvement to the Count. Levana, on the other hand, will pay for her crime. I'll ensure that her stay in jail is not long. Obviously, I had no love for Ulrich, so I'll do what I can on her behalf. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must speak to the Count. Please, meet me at the Cheydon Hall Bridge Inn in 2 hours. I must speak to the Count.
Yep. So, yeah. I got nothing else to say to that. Meet him at the Bridge Inn in 2 hours. Completing this quest in this way gets you access to the interiors of the castle, the guard tower, and the prison. It doesn't seem like too bad a deal. But, morally, my preference is to, you know, not just mercilessly slaughter them. Anyways, 2 hours. It's been about 2 hours, and Garrus Durelian should be meeting me at the Cheydon Hall Bridge Inn.
Well, what have we here?
Hey, Garrus.
I come from speaking with Count Indaris, and I have news for you. After speaking to the Count and reviewing your testimony, we decided to reduce Levana's sentence as she was acting for self-preservation. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhal to an end, though we would have preferred having him brought up on charges. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhal, I thank you.
Not as much as I'd like, but...
Dervera Ramallan is sure proud of the Newlands Lodge. I think she's especially happy that the Red Queen drinks there.
Who? Anyways.
Until we meet again.
So let's visit the prison, and let's see what the lady has to say. Good lord, I never remember her name. Yeah, but starting now, she should officially be in the prison. Alright, the prison is inside the castle.
You're a sneaky-looking sort.
Yeah, I'm also a naked-looking sword. Stop staring at me. It makes me uncomfortable. How do I get to the prison? You know what? I'll find my way.
The muscle's on you.
Is the prison inside? Is it? Or is it outside?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. The castle dungeon.
What can I do for you?
Visit a prisoner.
I suppose I have to. Keep your hand to yourself in there. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Well, I'm naked. I don't know what you want from me.
Thank you for visiting me. I'm overjoyed to hear that Garrus has replaced Ulrich as the captain of the guard. I'm sure he'll do a fine job.
Ulrich.
Don't be upset. I knew what I was doing the moment I asked you to lead Ulrich to me. I was fully aware of the consequences. Given the opportunity, I think Ulrich would have had me killed. I'm not sorry for what I've done, but I don't wish to be revered as a hero either. I thank you for your help. I'm sure your conscience weighed heavily upon you as you led Ulrich to his death. You did the right thing.
Honestly, I felt nothing for him.
Farewell, Sergio.
But with that, let's reload. And we're instead going to take a different path. One that leads to Ulrich being thrown in jail. Hey there, everybody.
I'm here to relieve you. My feet are killing me.
Oh, some tongs. Don't need those, though. Oh, a guide to Cheydinhal. Too bad that's pointless. Nothing there. Some good old blue suede shoes. Guide to Leowin. Dwemer history and culture. A very hard to unlock chest that I will be getting very quickly. There we go. Take it all. Now, wherever could this be? I'm gonna take his rice too, actually. This tiny suspicious letter? In Ulrich's quarters, I've discovered a letter he wrote to some relatives outside of Cyrodiil. In it, he talks about sending them a great deal of money and goods he purchased using illicit funds. This is the evidence Garrus would need. I should take it to him. Dearest Isabel and Janetta. Oh, it's his family. I should be able to send you another package of money and goods within the month. This posting is proving more lucrative than I'd first suspected. Who knew that Indurus would be so easy to dupe? He doesn't even care. He's so busy wrapped up in his own affairs, and I mean that literally, that he has no time to pay attention to the daily operations of Shadenall. I've decided to raise the fines again next month. Then we can begin constructing that summer keep we'd always wanted, my cousins. More to come soon. My love to both of you, Ulrich. It's actually pretty nice. Hey, no one's here. Ah, that stuff's garbage, though. Alright. Yeah, this is the quicker and easier route. You don't have to go hunting down Ulrich at all. Instead, come on. Faster. You just have to go in there, grab that note, and return here to Garrus.
There were no run-ins with the guards in the barracks?
Correct.
You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence?
This line only occurs if you got the evidence. Tell me about Ulrich.
You've done it. This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indoris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhall Bridge Inn in about 2 hours.
For some reason, I remember that being, 2 days. Okay. Now, there is a third unmarked option. You can seek your own justice. And in this, you can just kill him. Afterwards, you'll be berated, you'll get some gold, etc. Pretty much the same as all the others. Alright, wait for 2 hours.
Look at the muscles on you.
There we go.
I come after speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhall to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment, on behalf of the people of Cheydinhall, I thank you.
Tell me more about Ulrich.
Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done.
It's true, actually. You can even go speak to Ulrich now. But the more important person to speak to is Levana. Oh, hey, I remembered her name. She'll be upset, of course, that you didn't take her path, but she still has some things to say.
Yes.
What?
Who will help an old beggar?
Levana, where are you? Levana. Come on.
Please, by all means.
Willowbank. House for sale. Oh, Wraith. Fighters Guild now. Oh, Levana, where'd you go? Maybe in here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe she went to visit Makna. Yeah, like I said, she doesn't really seem to ever appear at her proper scheduled locations for me, so I'm wondering, trying to find her, because she definitely has dialogue for me.
Welcome.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yeah. I hear that a lot. Maybe she's visiting the bar. Doesn't look like it. Oh, Lavanna, where did you go?
Have pity on an old worn memory.
What's done is done.
Hey there, Lavanna.
I'm overjoyed to hear that Garrus has replaced Ulrich as the captain of the guard. I'm sure he'll do a fine job.
Tell me about Ulrich.
Though I'm happy that Ulrich has been removed from his post, I'm still saddened that there'll be no true retribution for Aldous. When I was younger and living in Vardenfell, my parents instilled in me the code of an eye for an eye. It's hard not to see that through. I'm sorry, I shouldn't berate what you've done for Cheydinhal. Everyone appreciates what you did, as do I. Farewell, Sergio.
Warm day to you, friend.
Good tidings, citizen. What can I do for you? I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration, how to cast shields, and that sort of thing. I suppose I have to.
Come to gloat, eh? Well, you'll get no apologies from me. You better hope I never get out of here. Remorse? Ha! You better hope I... Remorse? Ha!
You...
Alright, with all that out of the way. My audio had some issues there, and I kinda decided that I should remove that, because it sounded wrong. However, from here on, it's all fine. Just follow the directions that I had in the video there, and everything will be good. But right now, we're going to go finish off Ulrich our way, the secret third option that I mentioned before. Yeah, it's pretty easy one to pull off. You just murder Ulrich in cold blood. What we're going to do, though, is this. Select. He's dead. I've slain Ulrich Leland. At my first opportunity, I should speak with Garrus Durellum, his second in command. Let's speak with Lavanna first.
Seems you've made your choice. I suppose we'll have to do it your way. I don't know what else to say.
That's a unique line right there.
Disappointed at the decision.
No one is happy with this choice. No one. Especially not poor Garrus. Ah, well. Could be worse. Ulrich could be alive and we could be in jail.
You have the hands of a hero.
The correct statement is murderer. I have the hands of a murderer. I have killed in cold blood because I can.
I come... Yes? What news are you bringing me?
Ulrich.
Although your intentions were good, your actions were despicable. Murder is the lowest form of revenge, in a road I would never dare to tread.
Quest completed. Yep, you get nothing for this. Except for what was on Ulrich's body. Absolutely nothing. Levana has a little bit more dialogue for you, but that's about it.
Fine greetings to you.
Ah, it's such a shame. Why aren't there more quests kind of like this in Oblivion? Actually, in Skyrim, there's quite a few more quests like this in Oblivion. Such as Paranoia, which is exceedingly open world with a lot of choice.
Me children are starving, please help.
Huh? Okay.
Yes.
Levana, where are you when I need you? I think that's her over here. It is not. Oh, no, it is.
I'm overjoyed to hear that Garrus has replaced.
Yeah,
Farewell, sir.
same dialogue as always, though. There is no point in doing it this way. You get the least rewards, you do not get anything good out of it. And, well, it's all over from there. If you kill him and get caught by the guards, you yourself go to jail. You don't win that. When you go to jail, you lose points. You lose skill points, actually.
Muscles on you.
There's no reason to kill him like that. Unless you're trying to do the level trick, where in which you go to jail, get your skill points lowered back down, and then you just level them back up again and level up indefinitely, which is a completely valid way of playing, aside from what a lot of people say. It is an exploit, but if you want to get past that level cap, it is a necessary exploit. That's it, though. Later on, when roaming the world, you'll actually encounter Ulrich. The first time this happened to me, I had completely forgotten about him, and I had to look it up, because I was very surprised that a named NPC just randomly attacked me, and I thought I messed something up horribly. Turns out he just does that. He breaks out of jail, and he comes to fight you. I don't know when that will happen, so I'm telling you guys here in this video. He will be relatively unarmored with nothing really going for him stats-wise, so you have nothing to worry about.
May your kills be quick and many.
Gross. But thank you guys. Thank you for watching. If you like my stuff, shush. If you like my stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check my Patreon, Coffee, and Twitter in the description. Yeah, tell your friends about me. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.